How are you today?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah?
Doing really, really good.
Excellent. Busy day for you?
It's gonna be. Starting kind of with you.
Uh-oh. So
we're going from here, and I'll be in the studio till late tonight.
Excellent. Is that kind of a typical day for you? Do a little bit of press and then hit the studio for the rest of the day?
It depends on the typicality of it all. You know, yes, I'm in the studio quite a bit, and yes, I do press quite often. But, you know, this is, actually, tell you the truth, it's very special because I'm doing a solo record right now, and I'm at the halfway point of getting drum tracks laid.
That's fantastic. And so the songs are all written for the solo record?
I'd been demoing, I guess, about a year with this one kid on drums, just a local guy, session guy. So I had, you know, I guess the basic skeletons for these songs, you know, sort of in place here and there. Nothing, you know, not married to one particular part or another. And then, you know, I did a whole lot of fine tuning, and I found the drummer that I wanted to jam with. It's just the kid from War Beast.
Oh,
excellent
cool.
drummer. Great drummer. And, you know, he does play thrash metal in War Beast, but that doesn't limit him to, you know, all spectrums of heavy metal. You know, there's so many sorts. So he's very flexible and diverse, you know, really. So it's awesome. You know, I get the best of both hands and feet, if you will, out of a drummer.
That's very cool. Now, will you be handling the rest of the parts on the album, playing guitar and singing and doing bass as well?
I'd say about 99% for sure. You know, I might have a couple guys do some leads, and you know, I'm nothing great at leads. I'm kind of creative with themes, but as far as a lead guitar player, I'm pretty god-awful. Depending on the music, like, you know, I'm thinking this particular project might call for someone with a little more lead guitar talent, if you will.
Gotcha. That's very cool. It's nice to see nice to hear about a solo record that's coming out that's actually a solo record as opposed to
fucking A, man.
Somebody throwing their vocals over somebody else's work.
Well, yeah, you know, and the supergroup thing has been kind of beat to death in the ground. You know, I didn't want to just assemble this band, another band again, a la Superjoint, a la Down, everything, a la something I've done before. You know, like you said, total solo record.
That's awesome.
I wish I could play drums, though, I'll tell you that. But this kid is fucking insanely good, so I would never aspire to be as good as this kid. He's fucking pretty incredible. That's
awesome. Well, definitely looking forward to that. Any ideas when that'll be up for release?
See, I don't want to put a date on anything like that because there's still a lot of work to be done, and then on top of that, I got a lot of work in between, which involves Down, which involves a lot of my bands here at Housecore. One, definitely War Beast and Harp, you know, and just to be sure we're on the same page, that's Harp with all lowercase letters and 2 A's.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. You know, they recorded a couple songs apiece, each of them. I'm working on either this Harp EP. They're coming in to record another song, so that'll be 3 songs for one of their new EPs. Harp's full length is coming out this month on the 23rd. It's called The Filth, and it's fucking epic. I produced the record, and this motherfucker is just gigantic sounding, and just it's oh god, it's like it's a beast. It's a monster of a record, you know. So I got them. I got War Beast. I got that. They recorded 2 new songs that I might do a split with them with some of my stuff, and Harp as well. And I've got a band called Pony Killer in the studio. Definitely not a metal band, so that's a whole different project, which is fun to do. So, yeah, I got my hands fucking full. So as far as answering your initial question, I want to put the record out next year, but I just don't want to put a date on it yet.
Fair enough. You definitely seem like you're a busy fellow with all sorts of stuff ongoing. The solo record, the producing, the record label. Arson Anthem just dropped their full length, which is fantastic.
I appreciate that. Well, you see, you know, my whole take on all that is, you know what? You know, the older I get, the more I realize that life is just blazing by. It's a quick spark. It goes so fast. And music, you know, since I was a kid, since it first tapped me on the shoulder and said, come this way, boy, you know, you may as well fill up your life with the things that mean the most to you and get the most out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's a labor of love, you know. I'm not getting paid for this record. You know, I'm not getting paid for being in my own studio. You know, this is fucking coming out of my wallet with every bit of intention of just creating the music. You know, I don't even know if people will like it. I don't care. You know, whatever. My whole thing, even my other bands. You know, I realize that musical tastes are just as diverse as anything. You know, people are going to either love stuff or hate it. That's not my concern. My concern is just creating the process of music from all different angles and aspects, and man, that makes me a happy camper.
And that's a great way to look at things. It's good that you're able to be happy these days.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what? That is a heck of a sentence that you just said right there. You know, I really have some dark days, desperate days. It's kind of baffling to me now. Not really baffling because I understand where I was. Shit. I've been clean 6 years now, and I look back, and even before, I guess, back injuries, bone breakage, and painkillers, and all that shit came into my life, you know, there was always some sort of hovering doubt in my life, and you know, it's really unwarranted. You know, it's just, when I see young people today and they are depressed and they're down and they're out, and I sit there and I think to myself, you know what, I wish I could really convey to them that everything's all right. You know, problems are just problems. They will pass with time. You know, I wish I could say that to people, because it's fucking true. You know, as long as you keep honest and you keep working hard and you put your fucking best into everything, you know, it's going to come back to you. Call it karma, call it whatever. I'm a believer.